Water is central to the well-being of people and the planet. We need it for health, food security, and economic progress. Water holds the key to sustainable development. We must work together to protect and carefully manage this fragile, finite resource.
On March 22nd, we observe World Water Day. It is an opportunity to shine a light on the importance of clean water and take action to counter water-related crises arising around the world. Without water, life is not possible, and yet around 2 billion people now live in areas of severe scarcity. Some 1.8 billion people depend on sources of drinking water that are contaminated with fecal waste, putting them at risk of contracting a number of deadly diseases such as cholera and dysentery. If current trends of consumption and pollution continue, by 2050 that number will increase to 3 billion people. While increased water waste treatment is needed, green infrastructure solutions based on nature can produce low-cost options for restoring water quality and quantity.
We are all here because we know ensuring that everyone has the clean water they need to live and thrive has to be a high priority for all of us. When I spoke on World Water Day 2 years ago, I talked about how water is clearly integral to many of our foreign policy goals. When nearly 2 million people die each year from preventable waterborne disease, clean water is critical if we're going to be talking about achieving our global health goals. Something as simple as better access to water and sanitation can improve the quality of life and reduce the disease burden for billions of people. When women and girls don't have to spend 200 million hours a day, as Earl just said, seeking water, maybe they can go to school. Maybe they can have more opportunities to help bring income in to the family. Reliable access to water is essential for feeding the hungry, running the industries that promote jobs, generating the energy that fuels national growth, and certainly it is central when we think about how climate change will affect future generations.
Right now, unsustainable land and water usage practices are contributing to the problems of pollution and scarcity. As forested land is degraded and natural wetlands lost, drier areas become drier still and are rendered unsuitable for agriculture, while areas that are subject to heavy precipitation such as monsoon rains suffer more frequent and intense flooding. Soil erosion is also a problem. Every year, 25 to 40 billion tons of topsoil are carried off by erosion, significantly reducing the soil's ability to regulate and retain water, carbon, and nutrients. The runoff containing large amounts of nitrogen and phosphorus is also a major contributor to water pollution.
Each year brings new pressures on water. Growing populations, climate change. 1/3 of the world's people already live in countries with moderate to high water stress. Competition is growing between farmers and herders, industry and agriculture, town and country. Upstream and downstream and across borders, we need to cooperate for the benefit of all now and in the future. The United Nations General Assembly has designated 2013 the International Year of Water Cooperation. Let us harness the best technologies and share the best practices to get more crop per drop. Let us promote water rights, waste less, and design intelligent policies so all users get a fair share. Let us invest in water. Water is life.
These are some of the reasons why this year's World Water Day theme is Nature for Water, exploring how we can use nature to overcome the water challenges of the 21st century. This includes restoring forests, grasslands, and natural wetlands, reconnecting rivers to floodplains, creating buffers of vegetation along watercourses, All are examples of nature-based solutions that help maintain water availability and quality. We can protect soil from erosion by utilizing conservation agriculture and planting native trees and shrubs along water courses.
So we think it actually is our duty and responsibility to make sure that this water issue stays at the very top of Americans' foreign policy and national security agenda. We've proven we can make progress, but we know we have a lot more work to do. So I hope on this World Water Day we rededicate ourselves to that hard work and to being innovative and creative, using the new tools that we're announcing today to bring people together in our own country, across our own government and all the constituencies that care about water, working closely with leaders like the congressmen in the Congress to continue to be on the cutting edge of helping to solve the problems that are posed to so many millions of people everywhere in the world, including here at home. It's exciting that it's not only about water, it is about security, peace, and prosperity as well. Thank you all very much.
We can help filter and purify wastewater and enhance biodiversity, protecting wetlands which naturally filter and hold water, and reducing areas of hard surfaces and turf will also decrease runoff and water pollution. When we degrade our ecosystems, we make it more difficult to provide our population with the water we need to survive and thrive. On this World Water Day, we explore how nature-based solutions may help to solve many of these challenges.